What's going on, YouTube? Pistol Pete here. So today we're going to be actually going out and testing conversion barrels for my Glock 29. My Glock 29 here. So yeah, I get a lot of. I did a video on this about 2 years back, and just a tabletop video, and it has been safety checked, just so you guys can see. The magazine's empty, nothing in it. So for all the safety police. I did a video just on showing my conversion barrels and then the gun, and I got a lot of interesting comments. You know, people saying, "Oh, you know, conversion barrels suck. They don't work good. They don't, you know, they're junk. You know, nice gimmick type of shit." So I want to try to set the record straight. I personally, I mean, everyone's mileage may vary, right? So everyone might have different experiences. Maybe you did get a defective one, maybe a bad feed ramp or something within the barrel that you got on yours. Mine so far, I have not had any hiccups, not one hiccup on any of my barrels that I've gotten. So a lot of these I've bought from eBay. I've gotten a few on Lone Wolf website back in the day. I'm not even sure if you can still get them, but mainly I bought them on eBay, and I think they still come up now and then on eBay. You can still get these different conversion barrels. So it's pretty cool because this platform here in the 10 millimeter on this Glock 29, you got to make sure you get the right barrel for your right model, because they do have different lengths and different models of conversion barrels for depending on the model you have. So for the 29, you can get it in 40 caliber, you can get it in 357 SIG, you can get 10 millimeter, obviously, is which the package it comes in, and then you got the 9x25 Dillon. So you got 4 different rounds you can use out of this one package, which is pretty cool, you know? I mean, if you always wanted to test out a 357 SIG, there you go. You want to do a 40, you know, shoot 40 out of this instead of 10 mil, you know, save a little money on ammo. There you go. It's a pretty cool little get up, and all you need to do to convert it, which I'm going to show you. A lot of you probably already know if you're gun guys and gun nuts, you know. But if you're not, so this is for the newbies. All you got to do is, all the ammunition is the same circumference around, right? So it's all going to fit within the standard 10 millimeter magazine. So you don't have to get different magazines. It's all the same magazine. They're all the different changes is maybe the length slightly, or the projectile will change a little bit. But as far as the circumference and all that stuff is going to be the same. That's why it fits in the same magazines. So very, very simple to change them over. So if you want to change this to, say, a 9x25 Dillon. So let me say 9x25 Dillon here. This one here is in the fluted barrel. All you got to do is, it's been safety checked, so you got to just pull the trigger in a safe direction, pull back, slide the barrel. I'm sorry, the upper receiver off. Take out the barrel. Take out the original barrel, and then you can put in the 9x25 Dillon barrel. And this one here has ports on top for keeping that and if you don't know what 9x25 Dillon is, whoo, you gotta look that bad boy up, man. It's pretty much a 10 millimeter shell neck down to a 9 millimeter projectile. So this thing is screaming over 1,000 feet per second. I mean, it's known to go through bulletproof freaking vests and stuff. It's crazy. It's a cool freaking round. I mean, when I shoot this stuff at the range, it's like it throws fireballs. It throws, like, I'm talking like a huge fireball. People are like, what the hell are you shooting, man? That's crazy. Yeah, it's a cool freaking round. Cool round. But it is a pricey round like most of these, and it's also hard to find round. Even if you have the money for it, it's hard to find. So put the slide back on, check it, function check it. Yep, and that's what it looks like. So now you got your 9x25 Dillon barrel inside your Glock 29. And yeah, and so far, like I said, I've had no hiccups at all with any of these barrels, nothing. So I'm gonna go out there. We're gonna go out right now to the range, and I'm gonna show you guys, you know, just to function check most of these, you know, and show you how each of these barrels work pretty good, you know. And like I said, I've had no issues with them. We'll see right now when I go out again. I haven't took them out in a while. It's been probably like 5-6 months since I've tried some of these barrels out. And of course, I'm not gonna lie, I don't take all 4 barrels out, because to me it's a waste of ammo and time to be switching out from 40 to 37 SIG to 10 mil to. So the one I like shooting the most, other than, of course, the 9x25 Dillon is my absolute favorite, but again, it's super pricey, and it's really hard to get because it runs out of stock all the time. The only two manufacturers I know that even make 9x25 Dylan are Underwood Ammo and Double Tap, and that's it. That's all I know. Unless you reload yourself or something, which I don't. I know I should. I have some equipment, but I used to years ago, and I stopped doing it just because at that time ammo was just as cheap as if I reloaded it, because it was really hard to find primers and hard to find powders. And so I was just like, you know what, for the extra few cents I'm saving and headache, I'd rather just have some, just buy them either someone else reload them for me or buy them new. But I might get back into it. We'll see. But anyways, yeah, this is awesome. So in this one, watch, check this out, guys. This is like, watch, check this out. You can, I also have a 10 millimeter. So, because people are like, yeah, the big gripe about this one is for the Glock 29, that is, it's not full size. They're like, it's not a full size, and you don't have the velocity you would have with the Glock 20, which is the full size model. So you're losing a lot of that powder that could be burned to increase that velocity of the round. You're losing out of that shorter barrel, so you're not getting the full potential of a 10 millimeter. Well, with these conversion barrels, you don't have to also convert to different caliber. You could just convert the barrel and get yourself a longer than full size. This is a 6-inch barrel on this Glock 29. So now you got the best of all worlds, right? So now you can use the short barrel where you want to do like some far range shooting. You got a little more, now you got more velocity. You got a little more accuracy now because you got that longer barrel. So that alleviates that cry of a lot of people saying the 29 is too short. Just get the freaking longer barrel, and there you go. And I've tested this out flawlessly. Shot hundreds of rounds through it and never had an issue. No hiccups, no nothing. Because a lot of people saying, I got a lot of questions asked. Oh, the barrel is gonna slow the react. You're gonna have to get different springs, and you're gonna have to get recoil springs and all this stuff to compensate for the weight of the barrel. No, I use the same one and it works fine. So again, we're gonna go out and test all this stuff out and put it to rest. So I do have the Glock. This is for the 40, and the 40, guys, I'm not gonna take out today just because I don't have ammo for the 40. It's not one of my favorite rounds. I have a lot of 357 SIG and of course 10 millimeter and 9x25 Dylan, but I don't have 40, and I'm not gonna go buy 40. Just it works, and that's another. A lot of people are saying too that the Glock 20 and 29 can also shoot 40 caliber. You don't have to change the barrel out or anything. You shoot 40 out of the 10 millimeter. I did contact Glock just to see if that's, because a lot of people are saying, oh, you can, which you can, but they really highly do not recommend that. I emailed Glock, the manufacturer, and they said, no, we don't recommend that. Get a conversion barrel, because there is slight tolerance differences between the two. You can shoot 40 out of it. It can work, but you could also have a catastrophic failure. So it's better to just buy the conversion barrel. Be safe. I mean, yeah, you can. There's guys on here doing it. They're like, oh, I'll put loaded 40s in my 29 and just blasting through them and no issues. But there possibly can be. So why take the risk, right? When those barrels are not even that pricey. They're under $100. So yeah. So that being said, yeah. So I do have the 9x29 Dylan fluted barrel as well, and then I have the standard. See this right here? Yeah, the standard barrel. Without not fluted, I keep saying fluted, ported barrel. Now this is the just a standard length, standard size barrel, and this one has a little more kick. But again, it's kind of a weird. This round, the 9x25 Dylan, is not a lot of kick. It's more like, it reminds me more of a 223 round. So it's more of like you feel that concussion of the shockwave with boom when it hits, more than a kickback. It has less recoil, but more felt. If I'm explaining that right, more felt. I guess explosion from the actual gunpowder. It's crazy. It's cool. It's like saying, if you ever shot a short barrel, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you ever shot a short barrel or a pistol AR-15, you get that felt boom, the felt explosion more than the kick, but it kind of shocks you a little bit. That's what this round does. It kind of just, you feel the explosion of all that freaking powder behind that little projectile. So it's a pretty cool freaking round. I love it. I love that round. But yeah, so I have those ones there. Of course, I have all the barrels needed. Like I said, the only one I'm not going to test out today just because I don't have ammo for it is the 40 round. But it worked. I mean, if the rest work, the 40 is going to work even more so because it's even, you could even theoretically you could even use it without even switching the barrel out. You just use a 10 millimeter barrel. But yeah, all right, guys, enough talk. Let's get out there. Let's check it out and see how this baby performs. Okay, we're going to start off first with just a factory 10 millimeter barrel. And this is just going to be strictly for function, right? I'm not going to be really trying to shoot anything yet or aim anything. Just we're going to see how each one runs. And then I'm going to do just 5 controlled and then 5 rapid. So here it goes. All right, I'm going to reload it and we'll do 5 rapid. Okay, now we're going to do 5 rapid fire. Flawless. And again, guys, I know, don't critique my holding. I'm just doing function, right? I'm not trying to hold for accuracy. I know people are like, oh, you're holding it wrong. You're not holding it right. I'm just checking the function check. Yeah, if I'm trying to shoot or aim at a target, I'm going to be holding a little bit more sturdy, trying to keep it in center line, trying not to, try to alleviate that muzzle flip. But right now, I'm just checking for function. Now we have the 357 SIG with the ported barrel. And we're going to function test this. Again, same thing. I'm going to do 5 controlled, then 5 rapid, just to see how, again, function. Okay, no issues there. Now we're going to do rapid. No jams, no issues at all. Now we have the 9x25 Dillon. This is pretty much a 10 millimeter casing, neck down to a 9 millimeter projectile. Super fast round. One of my all-time favorite handgun rounds. I got, again, the ported barrel. Let's do a function test. This one I'm only gonna do 4 and 4 just because this ammo's hard to get, and where I live in California, you can't. It's kind of hard to find that ammo and to get it sent here. So I'm just gonna do a function test for you though, but show you how this holds up here. Again, let's see how it goes. 4 controlled and then 4 rapid. Look at the concussion of this bad boy. Man. Ooh, I got a little excited. That was 5. But man, I could just feel that concussion, the air. Just like I said, if you ever shot an AR-15 pistol, same thing. That bam, the smack of the air compression just right on your face and your arms. You can feel how much power this thing has, even for just a 9 millimeter projectile. But that, man, a lot of velocity out of this bad. All right, since I got so excited and shot 5 instead of 4 on the last for the 9x25 Dillon, now I'm gonna do a rapid fire of 4 or 5 rounds here with the 9x25 Dillon. I had to reload it here, so I'll show you guys. That was 4. Flawless, no issues. Bitchin'. All right, so now we're gonna do the 6-inch barrel here. 6-inch barrel, did say helps with velocity and it gives it more, a little bit more accuracy, right? So let's, I'm gonna try to hit a bowling pin over here and see how it goes. Yeah, not too bad. Again, the 6-inch barrel works flawlessly. No issues with it. I've been shot a few rounds off camera and it works great. Oh, these brothers my guys. Know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. Why they wanna move like that? Where you want going? Why you want act like that? Why you play hard? No rush, go and move dumb. Back and forth, push and shove. Make your peace and love. Have the 357 SIG barrel back in there now, and just gonna do a little bit of plinking here. ran flawlessly. Okay, that concludes my review of the conversion barrels for the Glock 29 10 millimeter. So you see, easy to change out, absolutely flawless. All of them were good for me. The only hiccup I had the whole time, and mind you, I took out quite a bit of rounds. I took about 200 rounds of each caliber, and they all functioned flawlessly. The only one, and I don't think it was actually the barrel's fault. I think it was the ammunition. It was a reload, and I think it was seated a little too deep. Only one out of all that ammo I shot on the 6-inch barrel, the long one got stuck. Not stuck. It had a failure to eject. So I think, and I'm almost positive it was a little bit of a seating issue in the actual reload. So other than that, every single one ran flawlessly, had no issues. Did rapid fire in a lot of them. Of course, I shot a lot off camera with my brother because he wanted to shoot too. So I just want to show you guys at least how the conversion barrels work. In my opinion, maybe they're just mine that I got lucky with. They run flawlessly. You can see, well, proof's in the pudding. You guys see the video. It ran just like they're intended to. Have no issues. Easy to change out. They all take the exact same magazine. It's a freaking cool ass accessory to have for that gun. So pretty much, like I said, it's like save yourself some money, just buy the barrels. It's like having freaking 3 guns in one, or 4 guns in one. And like you said, I didn't bring out the 40 cal because I don't have any 40. I have the 40 cal barrel. I just don't have the 40 cal ammunition. I just don't have any firearms in 40 cal. It's not really my favorite round. But I'm almost positive it'll work flawless with that. I've shot 40 cal out of that barrel before in the past. I just don't have any now to shoot. But you guys get the picture. You guys see. And that 9x25 Dillon round is awesome. I'm excited to see what you guys say. Let me know in the comment what you think of that one. Just a crazy round. Freaking love that round. If you shoot it, like say, you shoot it in a shooting range or like an indoor shooting range or at night, you'll see a fireball. I mean, literally a fireball just blows out of the gun. It's pretty badass. But all right, guys, that's it for this one. Please like, subscribe, share, and until next knife, gun, or whatever,